classmates.
Hello, classmates.
Alrighty. Firstly, apologies for no video yesterday.
Yeah, we've had a pretty epic week, so we're getting everything to you as quickly as we can. Unfortunately, now
It wasn't yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't yesterday. Now is the time.
Everything's perfect and exactly as it should be. You know.
It is. All right, now today's. Oh yeah, it's last week's self-love challenge that I love this about myself. Oh, Vicky.
High fives to you guys. Man, you made us so happy.
Oh, mate, every night.
Then I was like, oh, I just love this.
I know, it was so good.
Loved
like,
it.
you guys are just like, lifted us up. It was fucking awesome.
Thank you. That was really cool. We loved it.
It was. So, alright, this week we're going to touch on a subject that we haven't spoken about in quite a while, and that is your environment. Now, for those of you that were in the classroom back then, Romeo.
Oh, there's someone at my door. You keep talking.
Alright, I'll take over. Hi. Alright, so as far as environment goes, last time we spoke about the people in your environment, the sum of the 5 people that you hang around with, and all that sort of stuff. I think something I want to talk to you guys about is what you're actually doing in your current environment. Now, me and Vic have had a bit of a life change, even in the last sort of 5 weeks being in Bali and travelling as much as we have, and we've actually started to minimise on what we've got going on around the house, like, not just the clutter and the stuff that's sitting in storage and all that sort of stuff, but we're actually taking out. Hey Sarah, we've been taking out and actually banning ourselves or limiting ourselves even from things Vic's back, such as TV. Now, TV, if you were to watch an hour a day for 7 days a week, which is below the average across the world, well below. That's 7 hours out of your week that is actually mind-numbing nothing. And if you were to even cut that down into half, hey Nick, if you were to cut that down into half, you would actually double your productivity, because not only are you not sitting there going like this, you can actually get other stuff done. You've got time for your journaling, and then you've got time for your partner, right? Your relationship will boom, all right? So your environment with your partner will grow exponentially in love and all that sort of stuff by minimizing, that time with the idiot box, I'm going to call it. But it comes down to like heaps of other stuff like that too. Do you want to talk about other stuff like minimizing?
I'm going to talk about environment.
That's what we're talking about.
I'm talking about people.
Oh, you want to talk about the people involved? All right, so I'll continue with my little spurt first. All right, so the other thing is, have a look around in your bedroom, have a look in your study, have a look in your lounge room, have a look in your kitchen, because I know that every single person in their kitchen has a cupboard. It's like the secret cupboard, which has all these Tupperware containers and old like skillets and pots and pans and done lids to bottoms and all this sort of stuff. Go through and donate them out to like the Salvos or somewhere, because A, you're not using them, B, they're taking up space, and C, like, how's it helping you, right? It's not helping, right? Start minimizing, start cutting down, go through and look at old clothes that, are too big now, or, too small, or they're tattered, and make sure that you're giving it to a good cause, right? Like to the Salvos or the St. John's?
Something like that.
Something like that. Whatever it is, right? Start palming those things to people in need. Not only will you feel good about it, but you're also opening up your space for a lot more flow, a lot more energy, and you're having a cleaner, less messy environment.
Yeah. And we did this, as Nate said, a wee while back. And it's something we've definitely noticed in our life, is like shit creeps in, and it can be stuff or it can be people as well. So like, you might find you just start accumulating more stuff again, or people who you've kind of removed from your environment have come back, or it might not be exactly them, but it might be a version of that same person that's, brings the same traits and same qualities. So what we would like to do with that one, I reckon getting like a before and after photo or something like that. Like, show us what you've done.
Yeah, before and after photos. Next week's job is to completely clear out the house. 6 years of uni clutter to get rid of. That is awesome, Sarah.
Sarah, and show us a before and after
take
photo.
photos.
Because that, like, people don't realize when you release, you receive, okay? So if you're holding on to shit, like hoarders, right? They like hold on. It's a real scarcity mindset. It's like, I'm never going to have enough, okay? And then the second that you start feeling that and believing it, then it will be true that you will never have enough. So if you're freely giving, you will always receive more. Always.
Which means you've got more to give, right?
Uh-huh. And it's like this. Give with one, take with the other. Give with one, take with the other. Okay. So let's work on people who are in our environment. And we've all got that one friend who's a fuckwit, right? And, sorry. you know what I mean. There's that one friend
and it's not me this time.
There's that one friend that's like, why am I friends with that person still? Like, she's draining me, or he's draining me, whatever it may be. See, good job, Nick Koku.
Yeah, awesome.
You read our minds. But, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, okay, so what I want you to do, I'm grabbing a pen and paper and an envelope. You are the sum of the five people you spend the most time with. I
spoke about this just before.
Great, good to know. But I'm just reiterating that. You are. So what I want you to do is get a pen and paper. This is actually a bill, okay? So fuck the bill.
No, it's not a bill.
Oh, it's not a bill. That's okay. Up the top of the piece of paper.
Why don't you just write it on the thing and then show them?
Great idea. Up the top of the piece of paper, I want the 5 people that you spend the most time with every day. Please don't include your children, okay? But the 5 adults that you spend the most time with. Now, this could be physically spend time with, perhaps speak to the phone,
on
online,
the idiot box,
on TV, on YouTube, however it is, okay? Who's the 5, if you're one of those people that play Call of Duty for 6 hours a day, then you could probably write that you spend a lot of time with your wizard.
Wait, no, that's not right.
What's the game I'm thinking of?
Call of Duty is like...
What's the game with the wizards?
Which one? Diablo?
Oh, yeah.
Or it could be any... Oh, no, wait, Destiny? Destiny has wizards. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not...
Anyway,
you have to be specific.
If you spend 6 hours a day playing Mario Kart, then you'd have to write Mario and Luigi, okay? Because you spend a lot of time with them. But seriously, like 5 people that you spend the most time with every day. Don't confuse me.
We probably should have put in the heading, a little asterisk with Vic is not a gamer.
I'm not. And then down the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I want you to write the 5...
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, whoa, that worked.
You're magic. Okay, with that. The 5 things that you want most from your life, okay? So, I mean, if you want to have a happy relationship, if you want to have your own house, if you want to travel regularly, if you want to have a successful business, and if you want to have...
Your own car paid out.
Can be whatever, right? Your things may look totally different to these made-up things.
It's your 5... It's the 5 biggest things that you want in your life. The things that mean the most to you, or that you feel that you need to have.
Yeah. So it could be emotional, it could be actual possession. I don't really care how you do it, just the 5 things you want most. Then, here's what you're going to do. That one's a bit dodgy. I want you to go to your people here and go, okay, this is back to front, but I know you know what I'm saying.
No, I think, doesn't it flip around? Mm-mm. It doesn't?
No.
Oh.
I want you to go, okay, person number 1. Let's call this person Josh. I've just made this up. I just made Josh up. But does Josh have a nice house? Was that first? Or a nice relationship? No, Josh is single. Does Josh have a nice house? Yep, he does. Does Josh have this? Yep. Does Josh have this? No. No. Okay? And I want you to go along with all of them. And you might find that person number 3
Has none of them.
has nothing that you want. Okay? Now, I'm not going to tell you to stop being friends with person number 3, because person number 3 might be your mum or something like that. It might be somebody you don't want to stop being friends with. That's cool, but you need to remove number 3 from your top 5. You need to
They
fill
need
your
to become
time.
6 to
Yeah.
whatever, 11.
If you want this, if you really want this stuff, and your friends aren't pulling their weight in their areas of life, then yeah, you need to fill your mind with other people. So, I mean, one way that I did this, I will share with you, because I actually had a full cross person who I really, really didn't want to remove from my life. So I just made sure that why are you laughing?
Is that me?
No, it wasn't. I just made sure that I spent quite a lot of time like reading or watching like a documentary that kind of fulfilled me. I would watch a lot of like Tony Robbins back then, but you know, even nowadays I watch a lot of Brene Brown.
She watches lots of Brene Brown.
Yeah, I really like her.
I
at the
listen
moment.
to her watching Brene Brown.
I really like her at the moment, and she's filling my head with good stuff. So, and she ticks my boxes. So,
Yep, she does.
she does. So that's just how I did that, and just incorporated somebody else into my life who fulfilled me. Now, it didn't have to be somebody online or whatever. I could have gone out and made a new friend that I spent some time with as well. But you know, it is an average. You're an average of those 5 people, and if one of those 5 people aren't pulling their weight, then what are you going to do about it? Because you have the choice to do something about it.
I think it's really important to point out, Vic is right, you don't have to get rid of them, just bump them down the queue. I mean, you can still be friends with people, right? There's no real pecking order as such, but just make sure that you spend a bit more time. If you spend a day with that person that has all the X's, make sure before you climb into bed, you listen to some super pumped up motivational music or you know,
Read
meditation
something.
or read or watch a documentary or something with someone that you know has everything that you want and it is going to lift you sky high, all right? Because otherwise, they're going to rub off on you, right? And you always hear, oh, I see your partner's rubbed off on you because you've been sitting on the couch drinking beer. You know, something like that. You know, it's one of those things. And it actually is a real thing. Like, I know that I've rubbed off on Vic because look at her hair, it's just beautiful, and she got that from me.
And I know that I've rubbed off on Nathan because he got his beard from me.
Yeah, I sure did. She's got the biggest beard.
Yeah, oh my god. Oh, we're silly. Alright, so they are your 2 tasks today. We want you to pick one area and just give it a bit of a spring clean. And it is spring, so it's a great idea.
It is spring clean time in spring.
And you know what? When you release, right? And I actually do this a lot. Whenever I'm doing most things, I'll just kind of set an intention and I'll actually really firmly say out to the universe, to God, whoever you want to call it, I'll be like, I am giving this freely, right? Like I give with love. And I always, even when I pay for shit, even when I pay for bills,
Or our hot water, I don't know what hot water, our heating system.
our heating system, blew, our heater blew while we were away in Bali. And
The house was freezing when we got back.
it was
by the way.
freezing and they had to replace it and it was expensive and I was sitting there and I just,
We
money,
got the money, and
Like this,
we said
we were
we are
like,
giving this money
with love.
with love.
Yeah, because if you give resistantly, it's the same as not giving at all.
Yeah.
So give with love, give wholeheartedly, and give away, and get rid of your mates. No, don't get rid of your mates, but just assess. Look,
Do you know what you
and
can
assess.
do? Cut them out of your top 5. See what I did there?
Cut it out. Oh my gosh, that's Full House. How do they say? Cut it out, something like that. Anyway, I don't know. I'm too old for this now. Okay, we're gonna go.
All right, guys. The 2 tasks. Get stuck into it.
Yes.
Have an amazing week.
And as we said, we know we have done this before, okay? We didn't come in here going, let's do this. We know we've done it before, but it has been like over 6 months ago, and it's really, really important that this is done regularly.
Yeah, like me and Vic, we got home from Bali, went through our cupboards, went through the house, bang, bading, badang,
But we're going to do
out the
the
door with it
bedroom.
all. Again, 3 months ago we went through our bedroom, not through our cupboards actually, and we got rid of 7 garbage bags worth of clothes.
Oh, let's not talk about it. I was so bad. I loved stuff.
We've probably got another 4 or 5 garbage
I
bags
loved
worth of stuff.
all the stuff.
I had
the
2 bags.
Stuff made me happy. That doesn't make me happy.
No, it doesn't. Alright, so maximize your environment, do the sum of 5. We look forward to seeing all your before and after photos of your rooms, and remember, it is your life.
Own it.
Alright, have an amazing week, guys. We will catch up with you soon. Any questions or anything, do not be afraid to post up, and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
Bye.
Bye.